Hi everyone, I am P. Deja. I am studying CSC AML in SRIT College. Today's topic is construction and working of lead air and zinc air batteries. Let's move to the topic. Number 1, zinc air batteries. Zinc air batteries and zinc air fuel cells are metal air batteries which are powered by oxidizing zinc with oxygen from the air. Zinc air batteries have high energy density. Zinc air batteries range from button cell, film cameras, electric vehicle propulsion. Next page is construction. A zinc air battery consists of anode, zinc metal plate or zinc powder. At cathode, porous carbon electrode with a catalyst like MnO2 or platinum. Electrolyte, usually KOH. KOH is used as electrolyte in this reaction. Air holes to allow oxygen from air to enter the cell. Here the main key point is the battery uses oxygen from the air, so the cathode does not contain active chemicals. This makes the battery light. Working principle. At the anode, zinc gets oxidized. At the cathode, oxygen from air gets reduced. Electrons flow from zinc to oxygen, producing electricity. Reactions. At anode, oxidation takes place. Zn plus 2H minus gives rise to ZnO plus H2O plus 2 electrons. At cathode, reduction takes place. Of O2 plus H2O plus 2 electrons gives rise to 2H minus. Overall reaction is Zn plus of O2 gives rise to ZnO. Next, what are the advantages of batteries? Weight, not required to carry second reactant. High energy density, competitive with lithium ion. Inexpensive materials. Flat discharge voltage. Excellent shelf life with a self discharge rate only 2% per year. Available in a range of button and coin size cells. Rechargeable high power fuel cells in the process of development. Next is lead acid battery. Construction. A lead battery consists of negative plate. Negative plate is spongy lead. At cathode, positive plate means lead oxide PbO2. Here H2SO4 is used as an electrolyte separator, porous insulator between plates. So the plates are arranged as multiple cells. Total 12 volts in car batteries. Here is the diagram. The reaction is Pb plus PbO2 plus 2H2SO4 gives us to 2 PbSO4 plus 2H2O. Working principle. When the battery is discharging, lead gets oxidized, lead dioxide gets reduced, both electrodes from lead sulfate. H2SO4 concentration decreases as the battery discharges. Here is the working principle. See the diagram. Cathode reaction PbO2 plus 4H plus SO4 minus gives rise to 2BbSO4 plus 2H2O. Reactions during discharge. Anode reaction means oxidation takes place. Pb plus SO4 2 minus gives rise to PbSO4 plus 2 electrons. Cathode reaction. Reduction takes place. PbO2 plus 4H plus SO4 2 minus plus 2 electrons gives rise to 2 PbSO4 plus 2 H2O. Overall reaction during discharging given. Reactions during discharging. At anode, it's become positive plate. PbSO4 gives rise to PbO2 plus SO4 2 minus 4H plus 2 electrons. At cathode, PbSO4 plus 2 electrons gives rise to Pb plus SO4 2 minus. Overall charging reaction is Pb plus PbO2 plus 2H2SO4 gives rise to 2 PbSO4 plus 2 H2O. Advantages of lead acid batteries. See now, let's see bullet points. Low cost, high reliability, can supply high surge current, easy to manufacture, widely available, good performance at low temperatures, rechargeable with long service life, highly recyclable, more than 95%. Thank you.